A lot of schools don't.
We're going to call the meeting to order. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Can you call the roll, please?
Member Steele?
Here.
Member Linewell?
Here.
Member Frederick? Here. Member Billsborough? Absent. Member Holbrook?
Here.
Member Dean? Here. And Member Lake?
Here. Thank you. Next, we have the request for public participation forms. I have none. Is there no one that wishes to address the board? Thank you. We have approval of minutes from July 6th. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Support.
Zane. Just
Any discussion?
yeah.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Next, we have the agenda additions or deletions, just the personnel.
Yeah, we have one addition to the personnel recommendations, and that's for, to employ Mike Clark for the 31N grant-funded student support position at Legg Middle School.
Okay. And next we have the consent agenda. Any communications?
I have communication. Can I read it now or should I?
Yeah.
Thank you. Without my glasses, so bear with me.
I can give you mine.
They probably would work.
My old person glasses.
I have old person glasses too. Perhaps you sent, this is from the John Watson family. Perhaps you sent a lovely card or sat quietly in a chair. Perhaps you sent a funeral spray. If so, we saw it there. Perhaps you spoke the kindest words as any friend could say. Perhaps you were not there at all, just thought of us that day. Whatever you did to console our hearts, we thank you so very much. For whatever the part. And it's from the John Watson family. It says, Coldwater High School Board of Education Central Office staff, thank you for the memorial floral display at my mother's funeral. Dr. Lake, thank you for your meaningful gift to the American Cancer Society, which was part of the $605 total, I think, earned to contribution to ACS. Which I thought was very nice.
That was nice. I worked with her for 25 years.
That's
Yeah, at least 25.
sad.
I'm not that old, but.
No, we know that. You're older than I am, it's okay.
Okay, now the personnel recommendations.
Okay, relative to certified staff recommendations, the Board of Education accept the resignation of Karina Andrews from the elementary music teacher position at Max Larson Elementary effective August 4, 2026. The Board of Education approved the administrative recommendation to employ Anna Zerner for the elementary music teacher position at Max Larson Elementary effective 26-27 school year. The Board of Education accept the resignation of Vanessa Sullivan from the second grade teacher position at Jefferson Elementary effective immediately. The Board of Education accept the resignation of Paige Hodge from the third grade teacher position at Jefferson Elementary effective August 17, 2026. The Board of Education approved the administrative recommendation to employ Margaret Brown for the first grade teacher position at Max Larson Elementary, effective for the 26-27 school year. The Board of Education approved the administrative recommendation to employ Abigail Tom for the art teacher position at Max Larson Elementary, effective for the 26-27 school year pending. The Board of Education accept with regret the resignation of Amy Leeper from the science teacher position at Coldwater High School effective September 3, 2026. The Board of Education approved the administrative recommendation to employ limited license counselor Mike Clark for the 31N grant-funded student support position at Legg Middle School effective September 8th, pending successful background check. The Board of Education accept the resignation of Raheel Nasser from the supervisor position at Jefferson Elementary effective July 8th, 2026. The Board of Education approved the administrative recommendation to employ Brooke Stout for the part-time Lakeland Elementary Supervisor St. Charles Title I paraprofessional position, effective immediately. The Board of Education accept the resignation of Hayam Mohammed from the ML support position at Lakeland Elementary, effective July 13, 2026. The Board of Education accept the resignation of Amy Smirka from the main secretary position at Max Larson Elementary, effective immediately. The Board of Education accept with the resignation of Michelle Dobson from the secretary position at Lake Middle School, effective August 24, 2026. The Board of Education accept the resignation of Cheyenne Logan from the RTP coordinator position at Max Larson Elementary, effective immediately. The Board of Education approved the administrative recommendation to employ Caitlin Hodgson for the paraprofessional supervisor position at Max Larson Elementary, effective immediately. The Board of Education approved the administrative recommendation to employ Rachel Carrot for the behavior support professional supervisor position at Max Larson Elementary, effective immediately. The Board of Education accept the resignation of Samantha Sinclair from the bus driver position at Coldwater Community Schools, effective immediately. The Board of Education approved the administrative recommendation to employ Rakio Linder for the ELL paraprofessional position at Jefferson Elementary, effective immediately. The Board of Education approved the administrative recommendation to employ Victoria Lafty for the secretary position at Lake Middle School, effective immediately. The Board of Education approved the administrative recommendation to employ Amawaj Al-Khoyi for the ELL paraprofessional position at Max Larson Elementary, position effective immediately. The Board of Education approved the administrative recommendation to employ Sahar Al-Hag for the sub-supervisor position at Max Larson Elementary, effective immediately. The Board of Education approved the transfer of Lyle Armstrong from the supervisor position at Max Larson to the supervisor position at Lakeland Elementary, effective immediately. The Board of Education approved the administrative recommendation to employ Bridget Hogan for the supervisor position at Lakeland Elementary, effective immediately. And the Board of Education approved the administrative recommendation to employ Janelle Fisher for the assistant secretary position at Max Larson Elementary, effective immediately.
Thank you. Do you need to take a deep breath?
I think I'm good.
There's one mistake on that. It was Lakeland for Raquel Nasser, not Jefferson.
For Lakeland.
That was the first one on support staff.
Okay, at Lakeland.
Yes.
Next, we have the acceptance of and approval of gifts via Dr. Frederick.
There are no gifts to report this month.
Oh.
Nailed it.
The community stiffed us. Next, we have the approval of the July accounts for payment and July and August financial statements via Dr. Frederick.
Be it resolved that the following accounts for July be approved for payment as follows. General funds account in the amount of $3,153,003.27. Special revenue accounts in the amount of $144,528.55. And be it resolved that the general fund financial statements be approved as presented.
Thank you. As the consent agenda, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Support.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Next, we have building reports. Anything you'd like to add, Mr. Shirk?
CHS had a great first day. Life is great there. That's all.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anybody else?
Ditto.
Ditto. Director of Curriculum and Instruction.
I just like
What
to thank,
excuse are you going to make?
no, I'm serious. I'd like to thank all staff, Coldwater staff. A lot of planning goes into making a great first day happen for kids in our community, so just thank you to all staff.
You're a sweetheart.
Thank you, Dr. Lake.
Did we have a building and grounds or something that I missed? Meeting, a committee meeting?
There was, I missed one.
But it was, yes, but
We
it was.
reported that last week,
Yes.
Yeah.
last month. though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was before the last,
Before
yeah, it was
that.
before the July.
So none this, okay.
Correct.
Superintendent's report.
So today was my 34th first day in education. So it's the beginning of my 34th year. I didn't have the little chalkboard to write what I want to be when I grow up, but.
But you could have.
I could have.
You were there, you could have done that.
Yeah, I was in the right building to do that. Opening week so far has been great. I made it to all of the buildings today, but at the very beginning, I had a little bit of help. Buzz went over to Jefferson to see how the new bus loop was working, and that seemed to go smoothly. Mr. Dancer went to Lakeland and reported back that everything worked very well there. I walked into Max Larson and was greeted by Jill Hardway and Claire Dean, who said, "Oh, do we have work for you?" And they put me to work for about the next hour.
Yeah. we have
And
to use it.
really took me out of my comfort zone because I'm used to high school kids, not little tiny kids. But it was a lot of learning for me, and it went very, very well. The soft start that we've talked about, where only different groups are coming this first week, really is working out well, because as we know, a lot of kids at that age have never been to school, don't know what school is. Some have never heard the word no, as we found out, and some have no idea, if they're not picked up at the end of the day, how to get in touch with parents or anything else. So it's a lot of time, a lot of effort, and I was just amazed at how relaxed all the teachers were, because as this mass of kids came in, I was not as calm as everybody else. So it was a really good experience. And made it to all the buildings today, and a lot of good feedback. So great start to the year. The high school PBIS team organized their first aid activities like they had done last year, so a really good welcome to students there. And then, as I report every year, Fall Count Day is Wednesday, October 7th. So we had really good numbers. We've been very busy here in central office enrolling new students. It's been pretty busy for the last couple of weeks, so we're excited about what those numbers will look like on October 7th. Summer work, just to wrap things up, the gas pipe at the middle school is completed. Special thanks to Hearst Mechanical for getting to the job quickly, getting that pipe changed out and then painting it with the epoxy paint so we could fill in the hole and get that taken care of. The extra lane at the bus loop at Jefferson was completed thanks to Excel Paving Plus for such a great job there. The entrance doors at Lincoln Elementary were replaced late last week thanks to City Glass, and the water heater at LMS was replaced thanks to Donay, local company here that does work for us. And really a shout out to the maintenance crew who worked up hard all summer getting our buildings and grounds ready. Everything really looks good for everybody coming back. Chartwells, I copied off of their August newsletter, their summer food service program. I'm just going to cut to the chase. In total, the program provided 101,321 meals to children across the community during the summer months. And that's breakfasts and lunches, and what an outstanding job that they do. And then lastly, a special thanks, I don't know if you saw it in the media, the old US 12 motor tour, all the classic cars that start out here every year in Coldwater and head up to Sheboygan and back. Last week they had a donation. I think they asked every person who had a classic car in their tour to bring school supplies, and they Buzz and I took one of the school vans over by Applebee's to pick it up and filled all of these tables in here. So now they're in a room waiting for the elementary principals to come get them. And then the tour was done today, so they stopped off and dropped off more school supplies today. So very generous offer. Isn't that what I said?
You said US 12.
Oh, the old US 27
Oh, yeah.
motor tour. Did I say 127?
It's 127, I think.
No, it's 27. They copied it right off their Facebook page.
127 is farther west.
Yeah. So, but they were wonderful, and it was really nice for them to go through all of that for kids in Coldwater schools.
All right. Thank you very much. Next, we have the action item. No discussion item.
I don't believe so.
Okay. Next, we have the action items. We have the request to certify the MASB 2026 voting delegates and alternates. We need volunteers. Somebody was smart enough to not be here, so
That's what happens.
who
I'll
wants to be
volunteer this year.
who wants to be a voting delegate?
Me. And Kate.
Well,
Yeah,
how about the vice president?
I'll do whatever you want to. I'm available on the 15th.
What?
I'm available.
We're not going. So you put the three of us as the voting and the other three as the alternates.
Okay.
Or maybe Billsboro. Maybe we should make Billsboro one of the alternates. No. He's not here.
That wouldn't be fair. So Kristen, Kate, and Jeff as the delegates? Thank you very much.
Be it resolved, the Coldwater Community Schools Board of Education certifies the following individuals to represent our school board at the 2026 MASB Delegate Assembly with the previously mentioned things. Is there a motion?
Support.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Next, we have the recommendation to approve the subscription renewal for the Apogee rooms. They are the communication devices for students and parents, I guess. Is that correct?
It's the new platform that replaced Remind, where teachers would reach out to students and parents. This links with the company that does our website and connects directly to our student information system. So we're still in the learning stages of it, but we believe that it's going to be very beneficial.
Thank you. Be it resolved that the Board of Education approves the one-year subscription renewal for Apogee rooms for the total cost of $12,773 as presented. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Support.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Next, we have the request to approve the freshman girls volleyball to travel out of state to Fremont High School. The administration requests approval for the freshman girls volleyball team to travel to Fremont, Indiana on August 31st, 2026 for an out-of-state athletic contest. Is there a motion?
So moved. Support.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Next, we have the request to approve the quote from Stafford Smith for 2 new mobile temperature-controlled cabinets. This is for the food service. Be it resolved that the Board of Education approves the recommendation to approve the quote from Stafford Smith for 2 new temperature-controlled cabinets for the CHS cafeteria in the amount of $10,532.14 as presented. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Support.
Any discussion? Is this coming out of the food service fund?
Yes.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Next, we have the recommendation to approve the Girls Forward Club. Coldwater High School Principal Dr. Stephen Hope, along with the administration recommending approval for the new club called Girl Forward. Students will have the opportunity to name this group once approved. Girl Forward is a girl-only focus group considered on building self-confidence, emotional awareness, leadership, and a stronger sense of identity and community among young women. Inspiration and resources for this group comes from the movement. Be it resolved, the Board of Education approve the addition of the Girls Forward Club to Coldwater High School as presented. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Support.
Any discussion? All in favor?
So it's not called Girl Forward?
It is initially,
Okay.
but once they're established, they can vote to change the name.
Gotcha.
So will this just be like an after-school club where they can sign up to be part of it, or are they recommended by
Minutes.
other people,
Or he didn't
or
listen to me
teachers,
when I
or
was
staff?
talking.
I would assume
Join, or
both. I would
both?
assume both. So it's trying to build
I guess it
both
doesn't
build
make sense
females
the
up,
way it reads.
be confident and independent.
Is there one or a few staff members that are in charge of it, or are they on their own?
Mr. Shirk is nodding yes.
Mrs. Hazel will be in charge of that.
Okay.
Who is the movement? Who is movement?
It's a national club. And so it's,
Similar to girls on the run, but for high school girls.
That was,
And not necessarily running.
No running.
right.
Girls that have their own.
Almost. Mine is not running part.
Is there a similar program for boys? Dr. Hope?
There could be, there is not at this time.
Thank you.
Lead the charge, Eddie.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Next, we have the recommendation to approve pickleball club at CHS. There'll be fights on the tennis courts. Be it resolved, the Board of Education approve the addition of the pickleball club to the Coldwater High School as presented. Is there a motion?
Support.
Any discussion? Where are they going to play? On the tennis courts
the community.
or Heritage?
Yeah, I believe the community pickleball courts at Heritage.
Okay.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Next, we have the request to approve the soft start for the young fives and kindergarten students. The soft start is described as attending school every other day, is half Monday, Wednesday, and half Tuesday, Thursday for the first week. Be it resolved that the Board of Education approves the recommendation to approve the soft start calendar for young fives and kindergarten students as presented. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Support.
Any discussion? Should this be a roll call vote?
No, it doesn't need to be. It's just approving the change to the
Okay.
district calendar.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Next, we have the request to approve the LED softball field lighting system. Project cost, lighting system and installation, $194,863. Prevailing wages and certified payroll of $13,217 for a total cost of $208,080. Be it resolved that the Board of Education approves the recommendation to approve the quote from Sourcewell for this LED lighting system for Coldwater High School softball field in the amount of $208,080 as presented. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Support.
Any discussion? Did they not have lights before?
Nope.
So they had to play all day games, huh?
We've been out of Title IX compliance for a while, so now we're just making sure we're compliant with Title IX.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Next, we have the request to approve equipment for the new STEM course at Coldwater High School. STEM course is an educational class focused on science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Be it resolved that the Board of Education approves the request to purchase the equipment listed for the new STEM course at Coldwater High School in the amount of $30,801.70 as presented. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Support.
Any discussion?
Have we not had a STEM course previously? Really?
We have not at the high school, and the
Okay.
junior high one just started. So,
Okay.
yeah, we're building.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Next, regular meeting of the Board of Education will be held Monday, September 28th, 2026 at the 6 o'clock in the evening of the Administrative Service Center located at 401 Sauk River Drive in Coldwater. We're adjourned.